diabetes world. In today's video, I want to discuss my recent talks with my CPAP provider. And first of all, we'll start off by doing my talks with my diabetic nurse. I had a call-in today, my monthly call-in, so we'll go and we'll discuss that. So grab your coffee, your tea, whatever, and get ready, and we'll get right back with my check-in on my medical health for you. So stay tuned and have a great day. We'll be right back. Okay, let's just take a quick look. I'm okay. I have 1 day left, actually. I have 11 hours, so I'll change my sensor today. Actually, I didn't realize, but I'll ask the nurse and see if I can get it in my arm, and 1 day we'll film the whole thing. But I'm looking pretty good. I haven't really been eating, and I discussed this with my diabetic nurse. My appetite just isn't there anymore. Some things, like the grilled cheese here, but then last night was the pot roast, and I enjoyed the meals here. They're not 5-star, but they're good meals. And I just don't have the appetite to eat them. This is what I had today. This morning I had peanut butter and toast for breakfast. And usually I have that plus yogurt plus fruit, and no, it just didn't appeal to me. The amount of food I'm eating is down quite a bit. So, who knows? We're going to have to look at things. My call. Okay. This was a generalized call. And if you take a look at my CareLink chart, it will show pretty much like this, about 92%. It actually was 95 in range. So I'm doing something right. The one thing is, once I get my appetite back, and I'm hoping I'll get some part of my appetite back, I will be able to eat, and my blood sugars will be able to stay down. But chances are my blood sugars will keep going up. So we'll wait and we'll see about that. She didn't want to change anything. The pump's doing what it's supposed to be doing. And if we take a look at the pump, I've had a few little corrections over the night. I've had more in the past, but basil was doing its job pretty much. And then the correction, don't know. Yeah, you can only get what your corrections are. It doesn't tell you what your basil's at. Now, I did this. My pump is all working. I've got 11 hours left. So I'll ask the nurse when she comes in for saying, can I book a time? Or maybe I'll do it this evening with the night nurse. I hope will be Heather. It could be Bryden, which all in all will be good. So that was pretty well my appointment with my diabetic nurse. She says to keep an eye on things that, oops, sorry, just let's get this checked out. My light went out a bit. I don't know why, but it did. There we go. It's when you don't have a power pack for it, you just have this. It works. Anyway, my diabetic nurse visit was pretty quick. Now, CPAP, this little device here. I've been utilizing this for years. Oh God, I think it was 2010, 2012. I'm on my fourth machine. I got my initial machine and we went away. That was about 2004, I guess. No, not 2004, 2014. Went away and came back and my machine stopped working. Had another one and worked that one to the ground. It no longer worked whatsoever. And then I had a little triangle, but that was just sort of loner till I got this machine. And this machine I've had since 2018. So this is a good 7 years with this machine. And I utilize it every day. I pretty much, every time I lay flat, I have to utilize it. When I nap, I utilize it. If I don't, I wake up with a headache. But, I pretty well use this all the time. When I called, I thought it was just this, yes, we'll have to apply to the province medical to get you a new one. They came back and said it's 80% of the time. Okay, but you're only showing 70. And I said, no, that's wrong. I use this pretty much 95% of the time. There's got to be something wrong with the machine. So I'm looking in order to borrow money from a family member in order to just buy it straight out and get one more of the brand new ones, like the fancy ones, just because I use it so often. I know I use it. And just to have them come up and say, no, it's 70%. I have to tape the things closed. They're just not working and that's problematic for me. It's not something some people say, oh yes, I have CPAP, I don't use it. Where I'm in the position, I utilize it, and I'm told, no, you only have done it 70%. You have to do it every night while you sleep for the whole night. And I'm saying, no, I do. So whether it's the mask isn't sitting right, I don't know. If you have any, if you've had this problem, send me a chat note about it, and maybe you can help me and help other viewers. Now, the CPAP part is a big part of my life. I wake up tired. I spend most of my days sleeping. I can remember when I was working, my I used to come home from work just totally exhausted. Partially could have been that my blood sugars were out of whack. But yeah, I go to sleep, I wake up, I didn't feel any better. So now, this machine, I wake up, I spend most of the day totally awake. And even though I'm, yes, lying in a bed all day, I don't spend it, oh, well, you know. I think yesterday I had a nap. I was just all of a sudden so tired, I laid down and had a nap. It's a little bit uncommon for me. Yet, because I was wearing no CPAP, I woke up and I felt great. If I fall asleep, excuse me, even with a nap, I'm still would wake up if I didn't wear the mask. I'm foggy, I can't have trouble thinking. And we know now, taking a look at this, that my blood sugars have been pretty good. 92% of the time, was it? 92. So, I don't know, maybe we'll show next time what my actual blood sugars are. So, I've taken a look. I'm still not done. We're still trying to work out why my CPAP's not reading correctly. So I've been passed on to the regional director who's going to come up and figure out why my CPAP's only reading 70%. Because I use it every night for at least 8 to 10 hours a night. And if I have a nap, I use it. I don't usually have a nap, but if I do, I use it. Pretty open and shut case. So, that's where I stand. That's my check-in. And if I get any more interactions with the doctor, the next sort of big thing coming up is what's happening with my power chair. Do you really want to get in, get my power chair, get out, see the area? I want to envision where I actually am. I've done a little bit when I went out to see, go to my bank here, but I want to get out and see more. Sorry, the bed's sinky again. So that's where I am. So stay tuned for that. Have a great day, and we'll talk again soon. Bye now. My email address is Mike's Diabetes World at gmail.com. All one line. Drop me